let's talk about confirmation bias. In short, confirmation bias is the fact that people are more likely to remember, recognize and interpret that info that confirms their current beliefs, ignoring information that may contradict them. Students, because we cannot pay attention to everything in our environment, we must select a subset of things we'll pay attention to. This is selective perception. Let's illustrate this with an example. A lot of European exchange students think that there are a lot of people of Asian origin at UBC. They call it University of a Billion Chinese. I would like you to count all people of Asian origin in the next video. In Europe, the population of people of Asian origin is much smaller than in Vancouver. That is why European exchange students can't help to notice that there are a lot of Asians at UBC compared to a European university. Because this particular group of students is new, they pay more attention to them. They recognize them better. This starts a chain reaction, because now their beliefs are that the majority of students are of Asian origin. They notice these students even more. Now, because I told you to count all Asian students, those were the only students you paid attention to. You might thus think that it is indeed true that the majority of students at UBC are Asian. This is confirmation bias, because you were more likely to recognize the students of Asian origin like the Europeans. Let's watch the video again, this time keeping score of all Asian and non-Asian students. By the way, did you see the banana? This is also selective perception. Bias number 2. It rains a lot in Vancouver. Whenever the sun isn't shining, people of Vancouver tend to think it's going to rain, so they wear rain boots and carry umbrellas. This can be related to confirmation bias. When thinking about the weather in Vancouver, people tend to only remember the days that they went out wearing rain boots or umbrellas, even if it wasn't a rainy day, confirming the idea that it rains a lot. So whenever they see a grey sky, they expect rain, so they bring their umbrella along. This reinforces their bias even more. Another reinforcing factor playing a role in overestimating rainy days is the fact that people keep being reminded of the amounts of rain that are supposed to fall. And let's be honest, it really didn't rain that much during the last months. All sunny days and grey days without rain tend to be ignored. On a side note, does the fact that I'm wearing a white coat make me more convincing? I'm only a professor in this.